move faster, you could stay static. Life is a beautiful madness. You could move faster, you could stay static. Let's get dramatic. Yeah, I really did that. You could move faster, you could move. Yeah, I really did that. Let's get dramatic. Why would I live in the real world when I'm living in the multiverse? When I flex in the metaverse, when I jump through your universe. Why would I live in the real world when I'm living in the metaverse? When I jump through your universe.
Welcome in everyone, and hope you're doing fantastic. For those who are new here, my name is Awkward Hero, and this is another Awkward Family Gathering that I host. This week, we don't know when I'll host it. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the tippy top best that I'm gonna try every day this week. I'm gonna try somehow. Might be a day stream. Might be I'm cleaning up crap while I do it. Who knows? Who really knows? Not this guy. Not this guy. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are moving and grooving and feeling all great. That's what I hope for all of you. Because that is the best feeling, when everything is going well. Right now, things are going pretty well. We have about half the house packed up. But today I decided, hey, Awkward. You know, you're starting this whole new journey. Why not take it one step further and wipe your whole computer? And in all honesty, what's the big deal to that? There's no big deal to that. I'm just going to wipe it clean, get rid of all the extra stuff on there. I mean, I was logged into my work account and all this other stuff. And so for the most part, it's been great. It actually went really smoothly until I put on my headphones about 20 minutes before stream. I pop up one of my favorite streamers, the wonderful Desert Rose. I say, hey, I'm going to watch Desert Rose for a minute before I go live, right? That would be a good thing, right? Wrong. That was a bad thing. That was a horrible thing. Because you know what I found out? Let's give a shout out to Desert Rose. She's streaming right now, so I'm gonna give her a shout out. But you know what I found out? My audio wasn't working, like, at all. It didn't see my microphone. It wouldn't let me hear anything. The computer saw it, but the software did it. And so that was the issue. That was the problem. So, thus, an hour late to stream. That's all right, though. Honestly, I got my computer completely wiped. It's now stopped giving me like 12 errors because of drivers that wouldn't update and were out of date. And it was just the whole thing. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Nerdy. Welcome into those on TikTok and YT as well. So yeah, that's the fun of it. As you can see, my office is very empty. We still have our stickers. That's about, and the controller to my spider crawler. That's about it. That's all I got. It's pretty empty in here. I mean, I say empty, but there's also a bunch of stuff on my desk. because it's not time to put that stuff there. But yeah, it's going all right. It's going okay. I am contemplating whether waiting till Saturday is the best option for packing this. But kids, let's see. Eldest room is about 88% done. Younger child's room is about 62% done. Yes, and these are exact percentages because I know that as an awkward viewer, you need those exact numbers. Kitchen is about 82% done. Living room is the storing space for everything. So it's a mess, but I would say it's about 82% done because the stuff in there is pretty much done. The dining room is about 2% done. My office is about 30% done. Yeah. So pretty good overall. Our bedroom is like 0% done though. So it's really the work is now on Awkward Wife and I to get the 2 rooms that we occupy done. That's where most of it is. Whereas the kids have been told no video games until you get XYZ done for the day. We don't have that same incentive. In addition to that, running a business in that room, running a stream room in this room. So, you know. But I've taken little things like I emptied the bookcase. There's a couple little things there. Wait for the kids to Uno reverse that. Oh, I'm waiting for it. But they get reminded constantly that I bring in a paycheck and their paycheck is, streaming, watching me stream or playing video games. So, but yeah, so that's the biggest things is trying to make sure I stream enough time now because I'm going to take 2 weeks off. So from June 1st to about June 14th, there will be no awkward streaming. There may be an occasion where I just pop in and be like, yo, what up, players? But that's we'll see. It will not be on a PC. It will not be the level of quality that you're used to. Because most of that will be packed up. I have to finish some prints before we leave because I need to finish the coin holders. I know you're thinking, like, why do you need to finish that? Because then these are safe. These are good. Okay, so I have 6 more to print, but I ran out of black filament, which is why you didn't have a 3D print this morning. Or this afternoon is because I ran out of black filament. But Best Buy is hooking me up. They'll have it here tomorrow. So I can finish those prints. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. Not sure. We're going to see. Awkward Wife and I are just taking it day by day for this week. And then Saturday will be my last stream for the 2 weeks. Brick and Board Studios last stream for 2 weeks, and we're gonna go dark, and we're gonna trek everything to California and unpack, and our goal is to be live. We move in the 7th, and that Saturday is when we go live again. No, that Friday is when we go live again. So yeah, it's almost 2 weeks. But it'll be good. It'll be a good move. It'll go smooth. It'll be what it'll be. But yeah. So I'm gonna have my Xbox. So I might do like a live stream where it's just me and my Xbox. I don't know. Might do it just for a little bit. Fortnite will be done, but I do have an Oblivion file on my PlayStation. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And I might just play my Switch too and say suckers and just play all the Mario Kart World, because literally that's the reason why we're leaving is that day. I'm gonna pick it up at midnight and we are on the road 9 o'clock. Well, look who it is. Yep, it's the awkwardest person around. Just talking about my moving woes. How you doing, Jackie? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But we were just talking about how this week is going to be a weird week, and then I'm going to go dark for 2 weeks-ish, and then I'll be back. So we're going to try and cram in as much time over this week to do fun things. And wait, when are we doing the name reveal? We have not done it. We had to cancel it because of this move coming so early. We're going to be doing it later in June. I have plans, and I want to implement those plans. And that's the problem, is that I can't implement those plans if I have to pack everything. So I have a game board. I made a game board. We've got a fun little game to play with the name reveal. So yeah, but it's going to happen. My guess is it'll probably happen pretty... Oh no. I just realized I forgot to do something. Now I don't have access to the large format printer. It's all right. I'll make it work. But I got plans. I mean, I already know, but it'll be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. I know you already know. Nerdy already knows. Heck, most of the people who tune in already know my name. Don't all men rush. Look. I thought about just saying, screw it. We're just going to go with it. And I was just going to say it to everyone. But no, I'm going to put it off till after the move. Maybe Father's Day? No, not Father's Day. Maybe the weekend after Father's Day weekend. We'll do that. The funny part is the day I come back is the 1-year anniversary of the awkward joke of the day. Granted, it hasn't been done in a little while, but I still get people commenting that they're seeing my jokes. So clearly it's working. Father's Day name party. Yeah, I think my kids might have something to say about me streaming for 10 hours. They might be like, "Yo, Dad, what up? Why you avoid us? 'Cause you're kids." No, my kids are great. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that was all that happened. I mean, I don't have any this on my shelf, so I don't have to celebrate that. Dad joke by Jackie K. I don't have my soundboard right now, so you get awkward soundboards. All right, let's hop over to the game that we were playing today, and have to figure out how to lock it in to always play. Anyway. So we're playing because if you haven't noticed, if you haven't been Fortniting, if you want the Darth Jar Jar, and I want the Darth Jar Jar, I think this is the best fan theory ever to become to man. Plus then you get the Darth Jar Jar Lego. But if you want it, you have to earn 1.28 million XP. Now granted, I'm doing all right. I'm almost at 1 million. Which means I only need like 280,000 more. So I'm doing all right. I'm getting there. I'm moving forward. Okay? And then Darth Jar Jar is ours. I think that's awesome. I also want to point out one other cool thing that they did that I wasn't expecting, and I love. I absolutely love it. Where is it? There it is. You can now make your own customizable. I know the season's almost over. We only got like next week. It's, I think, the 7th, I think, is when it's over, if I'm not mistaken. But now you can make your own customizable Mandalorian. And you know, I bought that. I was excited. I was elated. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can make my own Mandalorian. Yeah. It was fantastic. So there is the awkward Mandalorian, pretty much every color you could imagine. And yes, the shark slippers are a part of the Mandalorian code for this awkward boy, man, person. But yeah, so been focusing specifically on questing because questing gives you the most. It gives you the most. It gives you the most stuff. Because every time you complete a quest, you get X amount of XP. So it's really in your benefit if you are like, I need to unlock, say random things when you speak to him. And Awkward Axolotl and I tried this out for a bit, and we started asking Vader all sorts of fun questions. And he answered. Granted, he would very much so not answer the same way you probably saw on TikTok. There's some great videos if you haven't seen it. There's some great videos of people asking Darth Vader things and him responding. So you can check that out. They turned the really adult fun off, which is sad. Yeah, I mean, it's rated T for teen, so I understand EA's, not EA, Epic's going of that, but it is still pretty fun, I will say. Unfortunately, I don't have a microphone attached. Oh wait, it's attached to. Ooh, it still might work. So we might even go get Darth. Like, since we have to go to Darth Vader's spot for one of our quests today, we might even do that. But we're gonna play some Loser Fruit Made Him Swear. Oh, I've seen some crazy things that they made Darth Vader say before they updated Vader responses. And the fact that if you go as a Star Wars character, he will actually refer to you as that Star Wars character, which is kind of fun too. So when I showed up as Boba Fett, he's like, Boba Fett 1, before he responded, or at the end of his response. And because Awkward Axolotl was also playing, he would say Boba Fett 2. So it was kind of fun still, even if you get rid of the adult fun. But you know, between that and updating my computer, so now it's going to be a little slow to drop in this first time. Yeah, it's still pretty fun. It's just that more wholesome fun. And I'm sure that EA is probably, Epic is probably stealing all that information and using it to create some sort of model that will eliminate the use of something or other, because that's all anyone ever seems to want to do with AI. So we're a Mandalorian on all right, let's go. We're gonna go here. Woo, that's far. But that also means that we're likely to get Darth Vader in this case. I did this run with Awkward Axolotl, where it was super far away. I'm like, oh, He'll love this. He'll eat this up. He did. But it was super off the path, and then there was like no one there, and it was fantastic. So we were able to get Darth Vader, no problem. And then he started destroying stuff, which will help me with some of my quest. But I think that's the funnest part about Darth Vader is if you get far enough away from him, what he does is he destroys everything in between you and him. So he was just destroying buildings for kicks and giggles. And it was kind of entertaining. I feel like I tagged the wrong spot, but this is where it showed the medallion. Wait a second. No, this isn't the... Oh, well, maybe this is the other spot. I don't know. Alright. We're now close enough that we can... Let's see what happens. We'll just see what happens. If this isn't Darth Vader... I was pretty sure this is where Darth Vader was, but... Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, I have tasks I need to get done here, so... Alright. Now, this is the way. We've got our weapons. We're gonna... What is... Oh, stormtroopers. Okay. Oop, something better. All right. Where? I feel like it would be faster to do this than the effectiveness of... Nope. What am I missing? I feel like I'm not going somewhere. Oh, there we go. Alright. There you are. Shotgunnies. Yeah, I definitely went to the wrong base. Woo! I went to the wrong base, but that's okay. That's fine. That is okay. Now let's go pick up those imploders. Because we need to blow up some stuff. Woo! Look at that. Went from 1 to 18. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Those imploders come in handy, I have to say. They're kind of my favorite. Alright, we need one more stormtrooper.